Welcome to Wrestling Talk. Today we're going to be talking about my Royal Rumble predictions as far as what the match card is going to look like. Well, it's too early to predict everything. I am going to predict who's going to win both the female and men's Royal Rumble, so stick to the end to see that. So, the first match, I see Cody Rhodes defending his title against either Jacob Fatu or Kevin Owens. So they can have a 3-match series, because the next pay-per-view after Survivor Series is the Royal Rumble. So I see him either going against Kevin Owens or Jacob Fatu. But since I need to pick one, I'm going to go with the likelihood of Kevin Owens. You gotta throw the Judgment Day in there somehow, because they're important to Raw. But I honestly think Jey Uso, if he's still Intercontinental Champion, will defend it either against Bron Breakker, because he's probably only going to be like 4 matches. So Bron Breakker versus Jey Uso is probably going to happen. If I had to predict what's going to happen here, if I had to predict a winner, it would obviously be Jey Uso. But then another possibility is General Gunther fighting at the pay-per-view, which I think is more likely. I could see him getting a rematch against Damian Priest. Damian Priest getting a rematch. Or if I had to pick a realistic opponent for him for the Royal Rumble, if you want to get both world champions on that show, I would definitely pick maybe CM Punk or maybe John Cena, but I'm going to go on the line and say it's neither of them. And perhaps maybe Kofi Kingston. I'm not sure if that would happen, but I'm going to say maybe I'm on the button about one of those two. Maybe I'm still close to all of these. Who knows? The Royal Rumble is in February. We won't know until we know. Okay, the next match, and probably the 2 last ones, the men's Royal Rumble. I mean, it's kind of obvious who might win this year's. It's either going to be Roman Reigns or CM Punk. If I had to pick 2 people, it's going to be Roman Reigns or CM Punk. I'm not going to bet money on them because I could be wrong. They could give it to, like, Jey Uso or hopefully not Solo. Please. No, not a WrestleMania event with Solo Sikoa. No. That would be torture. That would be highway torture. But, I'm going to go with Roman Reigns or CM Punk. The Women's Royal Rumble, this one I'm not excited about, because there's going to be 2 obvious surprises that I could obviously do without, and I won't be very excited about them. One is Charlotte Flair. I mean, good for her, she's returning. Yay. And then there's Becky Lynch, who's probably going to return, which is obvious, so if people cheer, it's just because she's Becky Lynch. I don't really care for Charlotte winning, but I'm going to say if Becky is in there, she's going to win. But I'm going to say AJ Lee might return, so she's a possible winner. So if you really think about it, those are my 2 choices, AJ Lee or Becky Lynch. I don't think Charlotte is going to win. Becky Lynch could come back at any time, any place. And AJ Lee, since CM Punk is back, means she's more likely to come back in my opinion, I think. So, there you have it.